Hey, makofi. Makofi kidogo. Unajua tunapenda hiyo makofi ingine, si makofi ya macho. Makofi ya mkono. Namna hiyo. Kweli tuko pamoja. Tunaimba wimbo uongozi maana yake. Uongozi. DJ anza vizuri. Uongozi maana yake. Kila mtu ajue pahali yuko ni kiongozi.
Kaka, utachunga tu mguu kidogo. Ode. Hola, yangu yuko kwa uma. Hawa hivi. Ndio mumeni.
Thank you, the Honorable Attorney General, the President of the Law Society of Kenya, Senior Counsel, Freddie Ojambo, senior colleagues in the profession, Wakili Onyango, Chairman of ACC, all the various heads of departments congregated here, members of the public who have honored us with this occasion to join us, and all staff. Good morning. Good morning. Good. We want to start today's open day function. And before we do so, I would ask that all of us stand for our national anthem, which will be led by our choir. Choir.
Bwana. Basi moja inaenda.
East Africa.
Mungu nguvu yetu, uilinde jamii kama shida. Hawako wamerehasi, ndio wanatafuta.
Asanteni sana. We can, even as we are standing sorry, we would want to have a word of prayer so that we will start our function. And I'll call upon Jacqueline Muhindi, the head of government transactions, to pray for us.
Asante. Tuamini na tuombe. Mungu Mwenyezi, Baba wa mbinguni, asubuhi ya leo tunashukuru kwa kutupatia nafasi hii ya kujumuika pamoja kama afisi ya mwanasheria mkuu wa Kenya ili tukaweze kutangamana na wananchi, kuwaeleza vile wanaweza kupata huduma kutoka kwa hii afisi. Tunakushukuru manake umetupatia nafasi hii ya kuhudumu katika hii afisi. Tunapoanza na kuendelea, tunaomba uwepo wako na nguvu za Roho Mtakatifu zikatuongoze mpaka mwisho. Ukatupatie ufanisi na ukapatie kila mmoja wetu kuwa na amani katika hii sherehe. Kuwa nasi hadi tamati, manake tunaomba na kuamini kwa jina la mwanao Yesu Kristo, mwokozi wetu. Tunaomba na kuamini. Amina.
Okay, just kama kukaribisha wageni, choir one item. Just one item. We have agreed it will take very few minutes to just make us have a lively function. Choir.
Afisi ya mwanasheria mkuu
ni afisi yetu sote wana Kenya.
Afisi ya mwanasheria mkuu
ni afisi yetu sote wana Kenya.
yahudumia wa Kenya
Kwa mujibu wa sheria ya Kenya.
yahudumia wa Kenya
Kwa mujibu wa sheria ya Kenya.
wana Kenya wote
Tuzingatie sheria ya Kenya.
wana Kenya wote
Tuzingatie sheria ya Kenya.
viongozi wote
Tuzingatie sheria ya Kenya.
hata na walimu
Tuzingatie sheria ya Kenya.
wakulima wote
Tuzingatie sheria ya Kenya.
afisi ya mwanasheria mkuu
Ni afisi yetu sote wana Kenya.
afisi ya mwanasheria mkuu
Ni afisi yetu sote wana Kenya.
yahudumia wa Kenya
Kwa mujibu wa sheria ya Kenya.
yahudumia wa Kenya
Kwa mujibu wa sheria ya Kenya.
wana Kenya wote
Tuzingatie sheria ya Kenya.
viongozi wote
Tuzingatie sheria ya Kenya.
wana sheria
Tuzingatie sheria ya Kenya.
wana biashara
Tuzingatie sheria ya Kenya.
walimu wote
Tuzingatie sheria ya Kenya.
wanafunzi Kenya
Tuzingatie sheria ya Kenya.
Wakenya tuna maendeleo Wakenya tuna maendeleo yo Wakenya tuna maendeleo Wakenya tuna maendeleo iyo sisi tunaona maendeleo sisi tunaona maendeleo iyo sisi tunaona maendeleo sisi tunaona maendeleo iyo Wakenya tunaona maendeleo Wakenya tunaona maendeleo iyo eji tunaona maendeleo eji tunaona maendeleo iyo mama tunaona maendeleo mama tunaona maendeleo iyo sheria tunaona maendeleo sheria tunaona maendeleo sheria tunaona maendeleo sheria tunaona maendeleo iyo Wakenya tunaona maendeleo Wakenya tunaona maendeleo ni kusema hivyo ni kusema
Wakenya tumeona maendeleo, ni kusema tuko pamoja, tujenge Kenya yetu.
Asanteni sana, wapatie makofi tena kwa hiyo nyimbo nzuri. I want to make very few remarks and then we welcome the Honorable the Attorney General and our other distinguished guests to also say a few things. The Honorable the Attorney General, the President of the Law Society of Kenya, our Senior Counsel, Fred Ochiambo, other senior advocates, riding on all other protocols observed, distinguished guests, colleagues and valued members of the public, it is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to this inaugural open day for the Office of the Attorney General and Department of Justice. We have dedicated this day to showcase the work that we do and reinforce our commitment to transparency, accountability, and public engagement. It is our desire to strengthen the connection between our office and the people we serve. The Office of the Attorney General, as you are all aware, is established under Article 156 of the Constitution, the AG being the principal legal advisor to government and playing a crucial role in ensuring that the principles that are enshrined in the Constitution are followed. Ladies and gentlemen, the Attorney General's Office offers other wide array of services to the government and people of Kenya, including representing government in civil cases, legal opinions, and many others that the Honorable, the Attorney General, will clearly spell out. The office also includes upholding the rule of law and defending public interest in the heart of, at the heart of everything we do. The office is making strides towards many array of issues that the Honorable the Attorney General will deal with, including digitalizing its operations and improving its services. Today, we have an opportunity to explore the various facets of our work. Our dedicated team is ready to answer your questions and provide insights. I would therefore want to extend my gratitude to all of you for joining us today. Your presence here underscores the importance of our collective efforts towards promoting justice and upholding the principles that guide our work. Without further ado, it is now my singular honor and a great pleasure to invite the Honorable the Attorney General to officially open this event. I will therefore request all of us to be upstanding and welcome the Honorable the Attorney General to give us our address. The Honorable the Attorney General. Makofi kwa Attorney General tafadhali.
Good morning, everybody. I am so humbled today because you've honored our invitation. I'm very, very happy and humbled. Now, before I speak, may I introduce some of our guests this morning? Of course, we have the Solicitor General with us.
We can sit.
Yes, please sit. We have the Solicitor General with us. Then we have the President of the Law Society of Kenya, Ms. Faith Odhiambo. Then we have the Chair of the Senior Counsel Bar, Mr. Fred Ochiambo. Then we have another senior counsel in our midst, and that is Mr. Waweru Gatonye, who is my mentor and my friend. We have other senior lawyers with us. We have Mr. Mwinesi. We have Mr. Tom Onyango. The rest I'll introduce as we go. So we are very honored as the Office of the Attorney General because many times senior advocates and senior lawyers The purpose of today's engagement is to give the public a closer and a more intimate look at the work and workings of the Office of the Attorney General, with a view to expanding ways in which the office could be of greater service to the citizenry. The Office of the Attorney General is established pursuant to Article 156 of the Constitution, which designates the Attorney General as the principal legal advisor to the government. The Attorney General's core mandate also includes the duty to promote, protect, and uphold the rule of law and to defend the public interest. The Office of the Attorney General Act further specifies how the functions of the Attorney General are to be discharged. Today, my friends, is a very special day because we seek to demonstrate and showcase the services which this office offers to both the government and the people of Kenya. It is also a means by which we may engage directly with you, members of the public, answer your questions, and hopefully demystify the complexities of what happens here. We trust that this will inspire you to ask pertinent questions about the services and encourage constructive dialogue on how our services may be improved. Transparency is always a cornerstone of good governance, and today's event is a testament to that belief. Ladies and gentlemen, please feel welcome to visit each of these booths, which contain the core technical departments which operate under the aegis of the Office of the Attorney General. These include the Civil Litigation Department. So allow me to introduce our Chief Legal State Counsel, the head of Civil Litigation Department. Mr. Mutinda, where are you? You act on behalf of the people of Kenya. Mutinda heads a department that is mandated to represent the national government in court or in any other legal proceedings to which the national government is a party and is the core of the Office of the Attorney General. Then we have the Legislative Drafting Department. I again will introduce our senior, Linda Murila, heads that department. That department is mandated to draft prioritized bills, substantive and subsidiary legislation for government. Then we have the Registrar General. Jane Joram is the head of the Registrar General Department. That department is mandated to perform and keep records of all civil marriages under the Marriage Act, as well as register societies under the Societies Act. Then we have the Public Trustee. Lucy Mugo is the head of the Public Trustee Department. That department is mandated to administer trusts and estates under the Trustees Act. Then we have the Advocate Complaints Commission. He's not a head of department. He's the chairman of the Advocate Complaints Commission, Mr. Cheboy. That department is mandated to investigate and prosecute complaints of professional misconduct against advocates. Then we have the International Law Department, headed by Njeri Washira, who was also my classmate. That department is mandated to negotiate, draft, vet, and provide legal advice on international agreements and treaties for and on behalf of the government. Then we have the Government Transactions Department. The one who prayed, she's Jacqueline. That department is mandated to vet, interpret, and provide legal advice on commercial matters, including public procurement and procurement-related contracts at the request of government ministries, departments, and agencies. Then we have the Legal Advisory and Research Department. The head of that department could not be with us today, but Mr. Masesa is here. That department is mandated to provide legal advice to government ministries, state departments, constitutional commissions, and county governments. Then we have the Department of Justice. Ms. Chua is the head of that department. It is mandated to coordinate and facilitate constitutional implementation, ensure compliance with human rights obligations, and develop the policy framework for legal education and training in Kenya. So may all of you come to the front, my heads of department. So when you talk about the Office of the Attorney General does not do everything. And this is where, is it the 1/3 or 2/3? You can see the Office of the Attorney General. These are the heads of departments. So wherever you talk about the Office of the Attorney General, these are the people who act on your behalf. And if I make a mistake, you know it is these people. But if I succeed, you know it is me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, all of you. So our officers who man these tents, the tents here, are available and will be pleased to explain and outline the full extent of the respective responsibilities of each area of specialization. Currently, the Office of the Attorney General has presence in Nairobi, and beyond that, in 12 other regional offices. These include Nakuru, Eldoret, Kakamega, Kisumu, Kisii, Nyeri, Embu, Machakos, Malindi, Garissa, and Meru. It is proposed to expand our key services to all the 47 counties, thus making our services more accessible to the people. And the government has pledged to support the Office of the Attorney General to be in all the 47 counties as required under Article 6 of our Constitution. In order to enhance service delivery, the Office of the Attorney General has embraced technology. We are in the process of fully digitizing and automating the critical front-facing services, in particular, the public trustee processes and marriages. This will facilitate efficiency and equity. This is only part of a continuous process of overall improvement in our service delivery. We hope that in due course, and maybe in a few months, you will be able to access our services and to search all that you need to search from the comfort of your houses. Ladies and gentlemen, the work of the Office of the Attorney General is underpinned upon the principles of justice, integrity, and the public interest. Whether it is in legislative drafting, in litigation in court or elsewhere, or in educating the public, the Office of the Attorney General pledges to approach the task with seriousness and dedication, and in so doing, we would count on the trust and active collaboration with you, the public. Today's open day is not just about us telling you what we do. A vital aspect of it is about listening to you, so as to understand and respond to your concerns by finding ways to better serve you. I therefore urge you to engage fully with our team at the various departmental booths. Ask questions and make suggestions regarding how the Office of the Attorney General may be of more effective and effectual in the public interest. As I conclude, I express my sincere and deep gratitude to all the staff who have worked tirelessly to organize this event. Your combined effort, dedication, and hard work is what makes this office not just a place of work, but a major driver in the administration of law and justice in our country. In closing, let me say this. The Office of the Attorney General bears a heavy and solemn responsibility, which far transcends the mundane agitation of individual cases and humdrum the legal counsel and advice. in the hallowed halls of justice at the very foundations of our democratic society. Accordingly, we are called upon to uphold the fundamental principles of fairness, equality, and justice for all, which are the superstructure for a stable, progressive, and prosperous nation. The law is the foundation upon which our society is built, and it is our collective duty to ensure that this foundation is strong, fair, and just. And finally, by all of us working together, we hope that we will contribute in our national development, in the stability of our country, and in the security of our country. All we hope for is that we be a law-abiding citizen. And if we all follow the law, if we are fair, if we are just, then all of us will be happy, because all we want is everybody to be happy and to develop as individuals. And we also must take care of our future generations. So sustainable development will be very, very important. Thank you all for being here today. I hope you find this open day informative, engaging, and inspiring. Together, let us continue to build a Kenya where the rule of law prevails and justice is accessible to all. Thank you and welcome. So I will declare this officially open, but it will be remiss of me if we did not listen to some of our senior counsel, because they are also apart from being our clients, but they also help us in the administration of justice. And it is humbling that they found time to be here, because they are also counseling us. Nobody is a custodian of everything, and you can never solve problems alone. And it is beautiful to have counsel of senior counsel, because they also help us to administer justice. So the SG will call them, and they'll just speak to you a few minutes, a few words of counsel and encouragement. Thank you.
A good and hearty clap for our Honorable the Attorney General. Thank you so much. And I think she has now officially opened this open day, and want you to be free to intermingle, members of the public who have come, raise issues, questions, issues of concern. Where you have also been served well, say here we have been served well. Where there are concerns, say the concerns, so that together we are working in partnership to ensure that the Honorable Attorney General delivers in her mandate to our country. Allow me, therefore, now to invite our senior colleagues who have come, and I will start with Tom Onyango to make a few remarks. Give him a hearty clap as he comes.
The Honorable the Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, the Solicitor General, Shadrach Mose, I face the cameras, the President of the Senior Bar, Advocate Fred Ojambo, Senior Counsel Charles Waweru Gatonye, Senior Counsel Stephen Nessi, other senior advocates present, and to the general members of the public. I'm Jambo. I will not say many things, but I'll say two words, which I think have to do with the occasion. The first word is, I think when the 8th Attorney General is the first one to have an open day, it says something about the way in which this department will be run going forward. Madam Attorney General, you are the 8th Attorney General that Kenya has had, and I believe there could be some staff in the office who have worked under the previous Attorneys General, and probably they will tell you that this is the first time that we've had an occasion like this in this parking area at Sheria House. So I think it's a big occasion that we have this. I think when the people who translated the word government into Swahili into serikali, they probably made it something to make it strange, like everything in government must be a secret. And so when you have an open day, it means the secrets are being opened, which is a good thing. And we move away from that thing of serikali, because we need to know as Kenyans what it is that our government is doing for us. And you've paraded the staff that you work with, and we now know, I think those who are here and those who are watching, what the Attorney General's office does and the services that it can provide to the country, for which we are very grateful. So I want to say my second Swahili word, which is hongera to you for the day and for the opportunity that you've given us to just share with you, that you've allowed us to share with your staff on the things that we have. In speaking with one of my colleagues, he said he actually came here today to lodge a complaint on something that he has. He'll probably get a chance to talk about it. But the fact that we are able to come here and meet and interact with the staff of the Attorney General's chambers is a good thing. And I'm hoping, going forward, that it's an opening to the other government departments to move away from serikali into an open government in which we as Kenyans can participate and feel that we are contributing both in the way the government is run and also in the way that our own affairs are run. With those few remarks, I want to say thank you very much, Madam Attorney General, and may this continue. God bless.
Thank you so much. Makofi kwake. Namna hii, asante. Then I now want to call Senior Counsel Mwenesi to also come and make his remarks. Welcome him so that he is at home. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable Attorney General, Madam Dorcas Oduor, Solicitor General, Honorable Mose, my president at the bar, although I don't drink, my president at the bar, my chairman of the Senior Bar Council, and my dear colleague who taught me how to behave at the Attorney General's office, Senior Counsel Gatonye Waweru, ladies and gentlemen, and colleagues, heads of departments at the Attorney General's office. 1980, I reported to this office and found people like Gatonye Waweru as already senior in the office. The Honorable Attorney General, you found me here, and we worked very well. And I want to say, it's good to see you epitomize, together with my president at the bar and the heads of department who are mostly, no, almost all, apart from the Solicitor General and the head of litigation who stands out in the Advocates Complaints Commission, are distinguished women lawyers. I want to congratulate you for breaking the ceiling and to just pray that God will continue to guide you to do the excellent work that you have promised us today you are going to do in securing something that I really love about this country. 2 lines in the national anthem: haki iwe ngao na mlinzi. And you have assured us that that is what you're going to do. We pray that you succeed. I will reveal the secret that Mr. Tom Onyango was talking about. I came to make a complaint. Then I was sat with the head of the Complaints Commission who seemed to have a complaint against me. I will keep quiet. I will go and pray to God to help you to succeed, Madam Attorney General. Thank you very much, and thank you for this wonderful day that we can come and talk to you.
1980. Give him a clap for that. But are you mesmerized with 1980? I don't think so. There is an even earlier date. This is none other than Senior Counsel Waweru Gatonye. I will make a judgment, and the judgment I declare is that Waweru Gatonye speaks because he knows he's next to his chair of the... Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I hope it's not afternoon yet. Very good. My name is Waweru Gatonye, and I'm so happy today because I've been associated with the Office of the Attorney General since 1974. I did my pupillage here and got employed in 1975. And this is how Senior Counsel Mwenesi came to find me here, and we worked together. I want just to make one little observation. It is something that is very special to have an open day. And as somebody has emphasized, the idea that you are opening yourself to the people you are supposed to serve and giving them an opportunity to ask questions, to make inquiries, and see how best they can be served. So, Madam Attorney General, this is a new beginning, and please continue to make innovations to make the office become even more relevant to the people of Kenya. Thank you very much, and I wish you the best. And I believe you got very good supporting staff and that you are going to succeed. I can't speak a lot because my chairman here of the Senior Bar Council is here. He will say the rest. Thank you so much.
Give him another hearty clap. And I'm sure you're even more mesmerized. 1974, there are many who are now working who had not been born. Could that be correct? Yes. Now allow me to invite the chairman of Senior Councils, Fred Ochiambo. Give him a clap as he comes.
Thank you very much. The Honorable the Attorney General, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thrilled to be here because for the first time, this office comes out to the public and says to them, we are vulnerable. You never open yourself up to inquiry and investigation unless you are not afraid of being looked into. And it is important for us as individuals and as practitioners and people who are involved in different kinds of service delivery to open ourselves up to be vulnerable before the people so that the people can participate in the work in which they are involved. And today is a signal, at least from my observation, is a signal that this office wants to open itself up for you and I to look at them and to make suggestions as to how they could best serve this country. Because that's what they're here for. And it doesn't just go for a government office, it calls for all of us, each one of us. We are advocates. We may be senior advocates, but we still must be prepared to be investigated, to be challenged, to be shown the way. And I think that's what this office is saying, that they're willing to be of service to all of us, but only service that serves us. not them. So, Madam Attorney General, this is a wonderful time. I would like to pray specifically for you and those who work with you, that this will be a way in which you turn the tables so as to make yourselves available to all of us. As senior counsel, the senior bar would be willing to work with the Attorney General, as it has done before, but not much more so because we have been invited into the inner sanctum of this place. We would like to do that which is important, not for the Attorney General, not for the senior bar, not for the legal profession, but for the country and each and every one of us. Thank you very much.
Let's give him another clap. Thank you so much, Chair. We now want to invite our own, the President of all of us, President of the Law Society of Kenya. Welcome. Give her a hearty clap as she comes.
The Honorable Attorney General, Madam Dorcas, the Honorable Solicitor General, the Chair of the Senior Counsel Bar, my seniors from the Senior Counsel Bar, my members as well from the Advocates Complaint Commission, members from the AG's office. It's good morning, right? Good morning. It's afternoon now. So good afternoon. First of all, this is a good opportunity to first say, congratulations, Honorable Attorney General. Upon your appointment, you have taken up various tasks. And because Kenyans have learned to shoot without missing, the Office of the Attorney General must learn to fly without patching. And why do I say this is because the moment you've gotten into office, it's been at the height that members are calling for accountability and transparency, and your office has opened itself for that very fact. And so we congratulate you. By having this open day, it's a testament towards moving the Office of the Attorney General to more of transparency and accountability. You've been able to showcase the various heads of the different departments, to also show the level that the Office of the Attorney General is opening itself to be investigated, to be looked into in terms of what services are they offering the people of Kenya. Are they meeting the threshold that the people of Kenya are demanding for? And you're also open to listening to what the people of Kenya are asking for. And so we can only applaud you because you've started in the right direction. You've also started by looking at the challenges in the legal education sector. And so I'm honored that even before we had our courtesy call, the Honorable Attorney General called us to have a meeting of minds in terms of where are we looking as a nation, as a country, with regards to the legal education sector. And as we look at this open day, I urge that even as you work towards digitization of the registry of marriages, as well as the public trustee office, it'll enhance access to justice, that members of the public may be able to search and get information, and as well as the advocates on the side will be able to aid the members of the public to be able to facilitate any transfer of properties of their kin in record time. So there again, I congratulate you for the steps that you're taking towards ensuring digitization of the services at the Office of the Attorney General. As I was making fun of the Solicitor General that his shirt looks very, very new, because he's finally been given an opportunity to wear it. And so I hope that instead of just letters to plant trees, we'll get more letters that when you're devolving in all the 47 counties, and that we will see him wearing this shirt in all open days all around the country. Access to justice is something that is quite important and near and dear to the people of Kenya. I keep saying that if people, all they ask is very simple asks. Can I be able to go to a government office? Can I be able to apply for a service without having to pay for any extra facilitation? I get a receipt for the service and I'm able to get the service that I ask for. Those are the simple asks that the people of Kenya demand for. And so if we're able to see the face of the Office of the Attorney General in all 47 counties, offering all these services, today we have an array of the different departments and what they're offering to the people of Kenya. Can you imagine how much more satisfaction people would be able to feel that these government offices are not hoarded somewhere in Nairobi or in the few other counties, but they're everywhere, and that we can actually get access to these services. And so this is a step in the right direction. And as the bar, we commit to supporting you as our titular head in terms of the direction that you have taken, and let us work to ensure that there is better service delivery. As a nation, as a country, at a time where more is demanded, Kenyans have become more inquisitive, they have become investigators as well. And so as you open up to the members of the public, be open to listening to their challenges, be open to being malleable to finding solutions that work for everyone. It is in our best interest as a people and as a nation when we're able to see that services are actually delivered. We have less people crying that they have lost access to their properties. Those who have been left orphaned and they had trustees holding those properties in trust, we don't allow them to unscrupulously transfer those properties to themselves or for their own personal benefit. And so you've laid the challenge to your office, and I hope they are up to the task. Because once you've laid these good steps, as the bar, we promise to support you that we do not go back. And so God bless you, and we support these initiatives, and congratulations once again. Asante.
One more hearty clap for our president. Thank you so much. We have been attending the planting session, and you know it's not easy to wear a white shirt when you are planting. But I'm sure the Honorable the Attorney General said we would have many more of these functions. Allow me to also state that we have our sagas, which are also showcasing there, like the business registration services. The DG is here. DG. Thank you. We also have our other sagas like the National Council for Law Reporting, the Asset Recovery, Kenya School of Law, Council of Legal Education, the Auctioneers Licensing Board, the Witness Protection, the Kenya Law Reform Commission. So we want to assure you that going forward, we will also have all of them here with us so that we are complete. And therefore, with those many remarks, I think we are moving almost close to the end. But before that, there are those we never introduced, the Advocates Complaints Commission Chair and your team, please, the commissioners. You can also stand like this. This is the Advocates Complaints Commission. And as I heard my seniors say, you have now to go to run, because I think the public who is here today has had issues, serious issues with our colleagues in the legal profession. And the more effective you are, the lesser the public would raise issues. Thank you, Chair. Karibuni sana. So now we want to call upon our Chief State Counsel in charge of litigation to make to give us a vote of thanks, and then from there we would now move to the next step of having a photo session. For all of us, progressive. Mtinda. Yeye makofi.
Asante Bwana Solicitor General kwa mwanasheria mkuu, Honorable Attorney General, naibu mkuu wa Solicitor General, President wa Law Society, senior counsels present, being the President of the Senior Counsel Bar, head of colleagues, good afternoon. Langu na nimeomba niongee Kiswahili ndio wenye wananchi wako hapa waweze kusikia. Langu ni kurudisha shukrani. Na narudisha shukrani ya kwanza kwa Mwenyezi Mungu, sababu yeye ndiye ameona leo tuwe hapa na tumefika. Shukrani lingine narudisha kwa Attorney General. Alipoingia katika hii ofisi, kitu ya kwanza alisema ni atakuwa na siku ya wazi ambayo itakuwa ni leo, na tuko hapa na tumeona ni kitu mzuri. Asante sana mkuu wa mwanasheria mkuu. Langu lingine ni kurudisha shukrani kwa heads of departments. Tumeng'ang'ana na hii siku na tuko hapa. Tuko hapa ndio tuweze kuonekana na tuweze kudhihirisha ni nini tunafanya. Tumeambiwa uwazi, tufanye uwazi na tukue wazi. So mwenye yako na issue, complaint, neno la kutuambia hapa umefanya vizuri, karibuni. Lingine nataka kurudisha shukrani kwa hawa ndugu zetu wa media. Na niliona mlito jana na mmefika kwa wingi, asanteni sana. Na kwa nyinyi nyote wanafanyikazi wenzangu na pia wananchi wenye mweza kututembelea. Kwa hayo machache nasema asanteni sana kwa kufika, na kwa wenye wote wametupatia service providers wenye wametusaidia kwa njia hili na ile, asanteni sana. Tukutane kwa zile booths waweza kuwasaidia na tutaendelea kufanya hivi. Najua ni lengo la mwanasheria mkuu kwamba tutakuwa na hizi mara kwa mara. So ukiitwa tena tunataka tukue kwa wingi. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
Pigia Mtinda makofi tena. Hapo tukiwa na mazungumzo ya kindani ndani, Mtinda alikuwa anasema hii Kiswahili ni ngumu, lakini leo amezungumza mpaka nikaona yeye ni Mswahili wa pwani namna gani. Pigia yeye tena makofi. Asanteni sana Mtinda, na Kiswahili una kimudu sana. Sio vile ulikuwa unatushangasha, alikuwa anasema how can I go to the public na hii Kiswahili yangu. Hiyo Kiswahili ndio wananchi wanataka. Asanteni sana. Sitaki kusahau the head of administration Bwana Chengo, na ile kazi nzuri tumeshirikiana kufanya. Pigia makofi pia. The Honorable the Attorney General and the President, Chairman, and all of us. Na sisi zote tumefika katika tamati wa mpangilio wa leo, lakini sasa ile inaanza ni ile ya muhimu, ile imewaleta hapa wananchi. Tuko na desks zetu tumeziweka huko, sasa tulechea huko our staff na all of us kwa tabaka mbalimbali. Tumeulizwa kwa unyenyekevu mkuu msaidie our public, wale wamekuja kuwaelekeza na kuwasaidia kwa yale mahitaji mbalimbali wanataka kujua, hili lile, tusukume gurudumu. And anajua leo ni mwanzo, na Madam Echi amenihakikishia na amewahakikishia kwamba we will have many more of these open days so that we are able to soldier going forward. Asanteni sana. Sasa mtaenda, but the heads of department, we will now move to an next session where we would have a photo session with the Honorable the Attorney General. Haya basi, let's proceed. Tuko pande hii na wale mlikuwa kwa desk, please tafadhali muingie huko. Sasa ndio kazi imeanza, but the heads of departments. As they are setting, I think nani wale wanatu sawa basi, pressing you can be able to set.
Moja. Nani nimeona? Wewe unataka kushika mic? Wewe ni nini mnasukuma kupigani basi? Wewe ulikuwa unaniambia tupo naingia wapi? Rudi nyuma kabisa. Rudi nyuma. Rudi nyuma. Na rudi hivi. Hapo sawa. Hapo. Kwa interview. Hapo. Acha niko nimeweka chini yako. Ndio ni bomba. Amelia alafu ni wareo umepatia hivi. Hapa ni harambee. Wewe. Roni. Bule tele vya record ni jamaa playback. Bora uliza. Hapo ni wapi? Wote. Mungu sasa. Hizo tunafanya nini sasa? Alafu nakuita kwa hiyo. Anazuisha tu maneno tujapeka. Mimi mbona na
mimi ndio mama finya, yani mimi naona ile yangu ya finya.
Mimi wanaweka sana. Hapo. Hiyo hata ni ndio.
Kaka, niashia mic. Okoa muda. Ziko. Umeasha? Wakishaona tumefunga hawa watakuwa mtu wa music anaweza zima
FCD yangu hiyo FCD. Oh, sasa kidogo tu nidunge mic. Leo mkali tena. Sawa. Sawa bro.
Yes, yes.
My name is Ode Francis. My Western and I have two questions.
Yes.
One is about your role now, and the second one is about the 4th of September. We understand that, let me start with the second one. We understand that human rights organizations will be presenting names of those people who disappeared and those people who were murdered in the Kware murder incident at the President's office. The question is, what is your comment on that? And then the second question is, if you're given, there's the issue of, you advise the President, and there was a Gen Z protest, and again, people have disappeared and others have been murdered. Last report I did, 10 days later, the Kitengela brothers, bado hajapatikana. What would you say if you to advise the President about the disappearances?
Thank you very much. For the first one, since it has not occurred, I cannot comment. As and when it occurs, I will comment. And for the second one also, it has not occurred. As and when it occurs and I'm called upon to advise, I will.
We have seen the relationship between the executive and the judiciary, which is disintegrated at the start of the year. So how are you as the AG coming in to mend the bridges? Because we saw you just the other day with CJ Kong. So how are you going to ensure that those bridges do not reach to the extent where even so your predecessor coming to before the members of the court estate complaining about court orders? You even heard what the president said, despite the court orders being given, they will continue.
As you know that the Attorney General sits in the JSC, Judicial Service Commission, as a representative of the executive, and that is cognizant of the fact that we have to work together and they have to take into account the not the interest really, but the contribution of the executive. So I hope that my membership to the Judicial Service Commission will be of value to them to show them that we are working for the same society and we must have a unity of purpose. It does not mean that I'm going to interfere with their independence, but even independence offices work together for the people of Kenya. So at the apex we meet. So I hope that I will be able to enhance collegiality, collaboration, consultation, and dialogue. And whatever we do at the JSC or as the Office of the Attorney General, I will make sure that I do what I'm required under the Constitution. Whichever contribution, whichever conclusion I make must be in the public interest and must uphold the rule of law. That is what I will do. So I've been given an opportunity. I hope I will contribute to that. Obedience of court orders. The law requires that we obey court orders. As and when an occasion arises, I will urge everybody, not only the executive, everybody and all of us to obey court orders. If we find that they are difficult to satisfy, we have an opportunity where we can still go back to court to ask them to review. Where compliance is difficult, we can go back to court and ask them to review the requirements of our compliance. We also have an opportunity to appeal against the court orders. So we will use due process in dealing with obedience to court orders. the AG is actually required to work for the people. The law is supposed to work for the people, not people for the law. So whatever we do, even as a government, it's supposed to be in furtherance of the interest of the people, all of us. So nobody is working for the government. Even the government is working for the people. So we are promising, as the Office of the Attorney General and my colleagues are here, that we reaffirm that we are working for the people of Kenya. We are an agency within the executive, but even the executive is working for the people of Kenya. Thank you. Anybody else? Done? Thank you so much, and God bless us. Thank you.
Okay, karibuni, and we will work with you. So we can take now the photo.
Heads of department.
We can take our photo at the stairs.
Ode, nikujie na hiyo yangu.
Na kama hajisikii. Na usikuje naye Ode, amesema hapo sawa anaendea. Ni nini wewe? Mbona unanikushia vitu?